to do further improvement to their next release. With this, it can save a lot of development time and cost, and also to earn profit faster. There's a term for this practice, which is minimum viable product, MVP. The abbreviation is MVP. So if you all ever heard of that, then it's the way of software developers keep their things simple, short and simple. So now I would like to invite the audience to share how can you, in which aspect in life that you can apply KISS principle, and how do you benefit from it? So now, first I will, we can invite one of the audience in our physical setting. Does anyone want to volunteer themselves to share? Okay, Catman, thank you.
Hi, I'm Catman from Butterworth Toastmaster Cup. Hello, everybody. KISS, KISS. Oh, I think for me, come into my mind is mini skirt lah. Short and sweet. Okay, back to you. Okay, for men. But in fact, the mini skirt actually is not only it's a fashion, but in fact it's something like will make people I mean something like we feel self-confident for the girl, especially. I mean not to say show off. You see, some of course they like to show off the leg, but it's if we are all in positive thinking, then there's a good thing to happen. We have more variety, and we have the things we have to move on. Right? Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Catman. And it's also benefit the men as well.
So we are more energetic.
So maybe we can invite one of the audience in virtual setting to share us in which aspect you can apply KISS principle, and how do you benefit from it? Can we invite Zhen Yang? Zhen Yang, our guest, could you share us how in which aspect that you can apply KISS principle? Hi, Zhen Yang. Hello, Zhen Yang.
Hello.
Could you share us in which aspect that you can apply KISS principle, and how can you benefit from it?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
All right. So sorry, I'm taking time to set up my mic because my laptop mic is not really functioning well. I think the keep it short and simple principle has its selective purposes in daily life, especially when we notice that the people we are talking to are experiencing emotions such as anger or impatience. So like when we notice that others are the people that we are talking to are in a bad mood, like for example they lose someone, or like they're very angry at the consequences, we should keep our saying short and simple and simply become the listener for them, so that they have a space to vent their emotions, and uh, yeah, and we are not the one blabbering and becoming another nuisance to them. Yeah, that's my take on this principle.
Thank you, Chen Yang, on sharing about how KISS principle can apply to communication between communication when there's a conflict in emotion. So being reduce our words and sentence when other people are having some hard emotions can be effective in communication. So can we have one more audience to share their opinion on KISS principle?
No battery, please charge.
Anyone would like to volunteer?
I want to say something about KISS. I really realized that the KIS apply the best when we are in Zoom. Especially how do we keep it simple and short? Whenever I feel that I don't want to talk anymore, I will just pretend that, hey, my Wi-Fi is slow, buffering, and everything is just chopped off. So that is the best way to chop off somebody, by muting them or pretending that I have a low Wi-Fi and bandwidth, and that's it. The conversation will just end that way. So technology helps us in how we are KISS things around. And thank you for Zoom.
Thank you. Thank you, Hui Sang. Thank you, Hui Sang, for sharing to us that how technology help us to keep our disturbance into minimum with KISS principle. So now I would like to invite all of the role players today to explain their roles. First, we have timer Isaac Cole to explain his role for today. Let's welcome Isaac Cole.
Hi, can you hear me? I think it should be yes. Right. Right. So I'm Isaac. I'm the timer for today's meeting. As timer, I will timetable topic speakers, the formal speeches, as well as the evaluations. I also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red virtual background, which denotes specific time remaining. He will try not to disturb too much. Right. Thank you so much. I pass the time back to Pei Ying.
Thank you, Isaac and Isaac baby. Now we shall welcome our R counter today, Jin Kun, to share the roles of today.
Hello. Hi everyone. It's my first role as a R counter and any other role here in Toastmasters. So Today, I'll be noting down the filler words. So this includes so, or repeated words that does not really add value to your speech. So at the end of the meet, I've actually repeated the word so. Okay, I understand now. So be conscious of when you are giving a speech and embrace silence when you are thinking. That's my tips. I'm applying it to myself too. At the end of the meet, I will summarize each speaker's filler words. Thank you.
Thank you, Jinpoo. Now I would like to invite Kamal Kumar as our grammarian today to share us the word of the day. Welcome, Kamal.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Kamal and I'm going to be the grammarian for the day. As the grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listen carefully to their language.
Kamal,
Yes.
sorry, could you raise up your voice a bit?
Raise up my voice a bit. Okay, I will try. Is it okay? Is it okay now?
Yes,
Okay,
it's better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so once again, I'm the grammarian. My responsibility is to pay close attention to all the speakers, listen carefully to their language usage. I will also take note of any misuses of language. So I will be your discipline teacher for the day. So please use proper English, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, and such. It is also my privilege and my duty to announce the word of the day. So everybody, word of the day, if everybody can together with me, open your mic and say out the word of the day. Let's give it a try. The word of the day today is a fable.
Affable.
I feel like
Affable.
grammarian also spoke wrongly. Okay, you're not doing a good job as a grammarian. Are you guys sure? Wait. Let me double confirm. Using Google. Affable. Even the grammarian needs to correct his grammar. Affable.
Affable.
Affable. You're saying affable, like you're starting with the F. Aff. So one more time,
Affable.
everybody. Affable.
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 Not affable, not alphabet. Affable. Okay. So the definition and examples. The first definition is being pleasant and at ease in talking to others. Example, an affable host. And also another definition is characterized by ease and friendliness, an affable manner. So once again, the word of the day is affable. Back to you.
Thank you, Kamal, for making the word of the day session an affable one. Now, we would like to invite our general evaluator, Sweta, to share her roles. Welcome, Sweta.
Thank you, Paying. Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm playing the role of general evaluator. And as a general evaluator, I'll be evaluating everything that takes place during the meeting. And I'll also conduct the second part of the meeting, that is evaluation portion of the meeting. Okay, I am responsible for the evaluation team, speech evaluators, and also my tag team will be supporting my evaluation, timers, accounter, and grammarian. And thank you. Over to you, Paying.
Thank you, Sweta. Now, we have done introducing all of the role players. Now, I would like to invite our thought master, Isaac Cole, and his baby to inspire us with his thought of the day. Let's welcome Isaac Cole and baby.
Thank you, Toastmaster Singh. And yeah, you can hear it's making a lot of noise now. Right, the thought of the day is how do I get enough sleep? Not kidding, all right. About that, thought of the day, we have today's theme, which is keep it short and simple. And I'll attempt to do that. It is a saying by a very old grandmaster of an order of the Jedi. And the thought, the saying is, do or do not. There is no try. I repeat, do or do not. There is no try. So maybe have a show of hands, yay or nay. Do you agree or disagree with it? I see, ooh, I see not. Agree, that's awesome. All right. So of course, with this in mind, I see there's I see Andy recognized it's from Yoda. Yes, correct. Grandmaster Yoda. And with this thought, I hope you stir your interest in how to make it short and simple. In the words of Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. And pass time back to Toastmasters Ping. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Isaac, for still remembering the reference from the last meeting. Do or do not. There's no try. Which I also agree with this quote. So now I would like to invite our humor master today, Sam, to share his humor, to share his jokes or funny stories to tickle our bones. Let's welcome Sam.
Yeah, everybody, can you hear me? It's in the physical room. Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Clear. Okay, good. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam. I'm from Prominent Toastmaster Club. Today is International Women Days, and today the humor is about something about women. The story start by this. I want to introduce you all. So coincidentally, there's this so-called wealthy art collector with the name of Andy. Andy, suddenly you become very wealthy. Now, this is a conversation between a lawyer, Andy, personal lawyer called Andy up to say that, Andy, I have a good news or bad news for you. Which one would you like to listen? Andy, which one you will listen to? Good news or bad news? Of course, it's good news. No. So coincidentally, Andy said that no, it's an awful day. He want to hear a good news first. So the lawyer said, well, I met your wife today, and she informed me that she invested 1,500 in 2 pictures that she thinks will bring a minimum returns of 15 to 20 millions. And the lawyer says, and I think she could be right. That means at the end of the day, Andy, your wife maybe will make 15 or to 20 millions dollar out for the 1,500 that she invested. Well, of course, Andy replies, wow, well done. My wife is a billion. Today is Women's Day. So she said, he said that, well done. He's very happy. And he said, well, it makes my day. Now I can handle the bad news. What is it? Guess what the lawyer said? The lawyer says the pictures are of you and your secretary. Congratulations, Andy. Andy, prepare. Okay, back to you.
Thank you, Sam, for the shock humor.
Andy, don't worry. Yeah. 15 to 20 million subscribers.
I can see that Andy is so shocked, like it is a real story. So now it is the time for the project speakers to deliver their speech. Today we have two members delivering their project speech. Our first timer Shandini and our old bird Andy Lim. So without further ado, I will now invite our first project speech evaluator, Caitman Ho, to read out the speech purpose of Shandini. So welcome, Caitman. Andy.
Andy, are you going to show the slide? Ah, yes, thank you, Andy. Okay. All right. Today we have Sandini, first timer, icebreaker. Congratulations to making a point come to the speech here. So your purpose of the project is icebreaker, okay, and the purpose of this project is for the members to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. And yeah, you have 4 to 6 minutes. KISS, keep it simple and sweet. Okay. I think let's welcome Sandini. Your speech title is next phase. Sorry, next phase. Sandini, next phase.
Hold this. I need to hold this.
Okay, so I have been told that I have I look it. So anyone can guess what is my profession? What do I do for living? 3 guess. Anyone can guess? Look at me and just from the way I am. I've been teacher. Okay, yes, teacher. Okay, fine. So the first guess was right. Secretary. Okay. So I've been told that I have this, and that is true. And I've been a teacher for 17 years. I have a small family. I have a son, 9 years old, and I've been teaching biology. I'm a biology teacher and a science teacher. Okay, for 17 years. So, and I don't teach in schools. I teach in tuition centers. Okay, so so I'm going to share my experience, and so let's see. So, okay. So let me give you all some glimpse about how I go about my career. So in chapter, so I've been teaching for so long, and I have got a lot of collections of questions, like SPM questions or books. I've got a lot of old questions as well. So in chapter 12, I have put in a question on DNA, and I put there SPM 1996. And I tell my students, this is the year I took my SPM. Okay, so I'll tell them, okay, why don't you try the questions? And instead of trying, they will take out their calculator and they will slowly count my age. So, so I'm wondering whether are you doing that mentally right now? Okay, so that's long I've been teaching. So there are pros and cons, and I will tell you what is the next phase of my life as well. So the pros is, it's a very flexible. I've been a well-known teacher here. When people are working 9 to 5, I work from 5:30 to 10:30 every day. When people are off Saturday, Sunday, I work full day Saturday, Sunday. So it's a terbalik kind of life. But I get a lot of privilege because less traffic. I get to do my marketing, reading, jogging, all those things I can fulfill in my morning time when my son goes to school. And then when he comes back, then of course I'm with him. And then 5:30 sharp, I go back to work. And then there I miss the night time with him. Okay, the family night time. So those are some. So a lot of flexibility, a lot of comfort. The cons, the disadvantage of this is, of course, I miss a lot of friends gathering, family gathering. I miss some time and those kind of things. Okay. All right. So of course, it's nice to be self-employed, but it comes with a huge responsibility. So people have asked me before, what don't you teach in schools? Isn't it better? And I sacrificed and I declined all those offers only because I wanted to be there for my son and he's growing and he needs my time. But last 2 weeks back, someone called me, my friend called me and he said, hey, they are looking for a biology teacher. Why don't you apply? I said, I'll think about it. And then the next day, another friend of mine called, what a coincidence, and same thing, they're looking for biology and chemistry teacher and would you like to give it a try? I would recommend you. So this time it got me thinking, okay, I did pray for a change. I did pray for career advancement. I did pray for a better lifestyle. I did pray for that. And now it is coming. And now I'm taking it seriously. I'm considering this. So this is a big change. It's going to be a new place, new career, employment, which I'm not used to. So all those things is totally a new thing for me. And I have agreed for both actually. So that is the good news, but I'm still considering which one. So in 1-2 weeks time, maybe I'll let you know which one. Okay. All right. So right now, just to let you all know, the purpose of my speech is to let you know that I am ready and to face the next level, the next phase. And I would like all your blessings, support, strength, encouragements to move forward, because as much as I am feeling good about it, I am excited. I feel this is right. There is fear, anxiety, hesitance. I do feel that. So the other thing that I realize is women feel more fear than men because it is through evolution and it is coded in our DNA. So we feel more fear, more worry. It's natural for us. But we are not in stone age anymore. So I need to let go of those kind of fears and feel that this is a safer place and I have to let go of those things. So I wish everyone prays for me for the next level, and I trust God has planned this for me. And I believe that this is maybe his blessings. And I would like to allow, embrace, and let life unfold itself. Thank you.
Before you go, everyone, could you please stand up and please give Shandini a standing ovation for her to complete her first icebreaker speech in Butterworth Toastmasters Club. Please give her a round of applause. I think yes. Yeah, later timer will share the timer report.
Thank you.
But thank you. But
Thanks.
it's a very good job for you to be able to deliver your speech first time here. So I hope that you can, in future, you can do more speech and share your experience more in front of here and improve your speech. Okay. Now let's move on to our second speaker. Our VPE Andy Lim. Before that, let us welcome his evaluator, Hui Sang, to read out his project speech purpose. Welcome, Hui Sang.
Thank you, Pei Ying. The purpose statement for Andy Lim's speech is for Andy to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. Timer, 5 to 7 minutes. And I shall also be telling what is the speech title for Andy's speech. The speech title is Top 5 Financial Guru Disappear. Andy, what is your speech title? Top 5 financial goals in life or what?
The hero of Hacksaw Ridge.
The hero of, okay. Now, let me just erase that off and let's do it again. The title for Andy's speech is The Hero of Hacksaw Ridge. The hero of Hacksaw Ridge, Andy Lim. Let's put our hand together for Andy.
Okay, give me a second so I can adjust the screen so I can see everybody. Just give me a minute. Just give me a few seconds to make the adjustments. All right, testing. Can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure that I can read the chat if some of you make any comments during the speech. Don't start the time yet. Haven't started yet. Okay. I am going to tell you the story of a hero of World War II. Not a normal hero, and yet he was a normal human being. He was exceptional because of his faith and the belief in the preciousness of human life. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of Corporal Desmond Doss. Now, Desmond Doss was raised in a Seventh-day Adventist family, and he had a strong belief in the Bible and the Ten Commandments. Now, when he was young, his father had bought a large frame which had the Ten Commandments in picture form. And among all the commandments, there was one that really struck out to him: thou shalt not kill. And it had a picture of Cain, who was the first murderer who killed Abel. And because of that, it really impacted Desmond in that he resolved, he was determined that at that young age that he would never kill another human being. Now, another commandment that he also practiced as a Seventh-day Adventist was the Sabbath commandment, which meant that he was not to work from Friday sunset until Saturday sunset, and he worshiped in church on Saturday morning. So, on the 1st of April 1942, Desmond Doss joined the US Army as a conscientious objector. Now, if you've never heard of that term before, it means that he does not carry a gun and he does not kill. So you think, how is that possible? How is it possible for somebody to not carry a gun and be in the army, especially the US Army that is known for going to war with their most high-tech weaponry? So he would not carry a rifle. He would not kill. Can you imagine what would he be doing in the army? He was a medic. So normally medics also would carry guns and they would like defend themselves and protect their fellow brothers in arms. But Desmond Doss, he stood by his belief that he would not even fire a gun and shoot somebody and possibly kill that person, because he really believed that life was sacred and he was not permitted by God to kill anybody. But his other friends did not feel that way, especially in the army. If you don't carry a gun, if you don't protect your brother, then you are about as useless as I forget already. What it's just useless. It's just a useless person. So he was bullied. He was threatened by his army colleagues. He was intimidated. They scolded him. They gave him extra duties. They made him do the worst things. Like carry out the human waste from their camps, and even they tried to declare him mentally unfit. Can you imagine that? They even tried to court-martial him for disobeying a direct order to take the gun and shoot somebody. But he remained steadfast. He remained steadfast to his belief. And would you believe it? He proved himself out on the field when others were busy killing lives. He was busy saving lives. In May 1945, they were supposed to capture this place called the Maeda Escarpment, which was an imposing rock face that the soldiers called Hacksaw Ridge. After securing the top of the cliff, it was a very high cliff, the Americans were surprised by a vicious counterattack by Japanese forces. Orders were to immediately retreat. Less than a third of that battalion made it down, and the rest were laying up on top. They were injured. They were everywhere in the battlefield. And Desmond disobeyed that direct order, and he went back and saved one after another. He did what he could, even under enemy fire. He was being shot at, but somehow all the bullets missed him. For some divine help, he made it safely, and he got back another person. Each time he was telling himself prayerfully, just help me to save one more person. In the end, the total of people that he saved was 75 soldiers. People who had previously belittled him, had tried to make life difficult for him in the army. He did not bear any grudges. He didn't think that he should not save them because of how badly they treated him. He brought those soldiers home, and for many of those, they would never have survived if not for Corporal Desmond Doss. Now, 16 million soldiers served in uniform in World War II, but only 431 received the nation's highest award for bravery and courage under fire. Desmond Thomas Doss received the Congressional Medal of Honor from then President Harry S. Truman, who said the following words: "I'm proud of you. You really deserve this. I consider this a greater honor than being a president." Now, what has that to do with us now? The hero of Hacksaw Ridge proves to us that it is possible for us to stand up for what we believe in and not waver, not give in to popular opinion or to the forces that try to change us into being something that we are not. So for you, if you believe in what you believe in, don't give up. Don't let go. Stay strong and stay steadfast. You may be a hero one day. Over to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Andy. Very inspiring story from Andy. Now, I would like to invite, now it's our table topic sessions. Due to time constraint, we will only have two speakers to deliver their table topics today. Table topics master, please take note. Now, I would like to invite our last minute table topic master, Sam. Thank you very much for your help today to conduct the table topic session. Let's welcome Sam.
Thank you, everybody. Can you all hear me on the physical room? Good. Okay, Lauren, no way out. This is the first question for you, Lauren.
All right. Since-
Today is International Women's Day, right?
All right.
So today, you know, there is a Women International Day. Just now somebody says that there is this International Men's Day, November 19. Questions. How would you celebrate International Men's Day on November 19? The question to you, Roland, is how would you celebrate International Men's Day on November 19? Roland.
Isn't every day Men's Day already? But just kidding, just kidding. Now, when we talk about embracing equality or embracing equity, it's not necessary means to say that, okay, which is the better gender, which is at the end of the day, we have to acknowledge both parties. Yes, we celebrate women, but we also celebrate men because not all men were made equal in some people's eyes. So we have to celebrate men, not only men in general, but men who may be in tough situations, men who are in poverty, men who are in not privileged positions. So I would say, yeah, celebrate men who are not always celebrated as well on what was said that particular day, which I am not going to highlight that day. But yes, celebrating men and women is something that is important because sometimes you may not have a strong women figure, but you have a strong male figure in your life. And why not celebrate that strong male figure as well? So my conclusion to how to celebrate that day is to appreciate men who are not in privileged places, appreciate men who are in poverty, and appreciate men who help anyone and everyone in society. So that's how we will celebrate these people. Thank you, and back to you, Sam.
Thank you, Lauren. Very well done. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for all the insight that those so-called, not the Popeye men, you know. I thought that I wish you all the best for similar to Popeye man, Popeye, you know, patong, patong, Popeye. Okay, next, shall we have somebody who are free in the rooms? About Cinder, is it? Because I saw the name there. Any taker for a physical room for table topic? Let's give one. Let's give one for the speaker in the physical room. Any taker there? Come, let's give round of applause to all the physical, all those people in the physical rooms. Come, shall we have one, guys? Who will be that? Aha.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Your name, please?
I'm Jin.
Jin. Welcome, Jin. So your topic very simple, Jin.
Yes. Promise.
Is it? Your topic will be related to the meeting theme. Is it keep it simple and stupid? Or keep it short and sweet? Which one you normally use?
Simple and stupid or short
Or
and
short and sweet? Which one normally you use?
simple and stupid. Simple and stupid. I have no clue what I'm talking about right now. Short and sweet. Thank you.
Take it easy, take it easy. Don't worry. Are you married?
That's kinda my real speech or my real attempt at the table topic just now. Because for a second, my mind went completely blank. Although the question is simple, but I couldn't come up with an idea or a speech to handle the table topic for today. But in that moment, I was thinking, I have no clue what I should say, or I don't think I can make it for the table topic. What would I have done to end it short and sweet? Thus, 2 words. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done. Well, I like the past. Yeah, I can see the physical room have a very good time. Let's pass the control back to the tabletop Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, our table topic master, Sam. And it's the last question is a very tough one, I think. Even it's you said it's simple. So now it's time for us to have our group photo. Group photo first. It's time to have our group photo before we go to our break and birthday celebration. So everyone, please prepare yourself. Everyone from the physical setting, please come in front. And okay. And everyone from the virtual setting, please prepare yourself, comb your hair, and empty your mouth, and put a smile on your face.
Hey, what happened to the camera is like on the floor only, facing the ceiling. What happened?
Andy, new style, new style.
New style.
Keep it simple, new style.
Put it,
Yeah.
put it on the ceiling.
But we can look into this.
Hey, Kok Leong, Chen Yang, Sam, you don't have the virtual background.
Yeah, got 2 cameras here.
You're muted, Sam.
Breaking news. News about what? News about
No,
International
I
Women's
mean,
Day.
Actually the theme is at the bottom at the bottom left. Yeah, it's written down there. Yeah. Keep it short.
Cannot see, can't see from any of
Yeah,
you.
cannot see lah. Actually, the guy who designed the virtual background, I told him before, if you put it down here, we cannot see one. Okay, are we taking picture yet? Okay, get ready. So I'm taking it from the Zoom. So look into the camera and smile your biggest smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, freestyle a bit. Do some nice posing or funny posing. 1, 2, 3. Kachak. Okay. Physical, you want to take your own photo? Your own Wi-Fi.
How much time?
10 minutes, I think, because they have cake. You want to celebrate the birthday also, right? Hey, got cake or not? Yes, don't know.
Andy will
Lucinda,
fly
got
over
cake ah?
immediately.
Got cake ah?
Andy will
Over
fly
there.
over.
Just for cake. Maybe
Just
not
for
lah.
cake.
I think he will only fly back to Penang for Tose. So
Yeah. It has to be at least lah. The last time.
Laksa.
The top on the
tahun.
list. Top on the list is always char kway teow. Top on the list.
Yes.
Yes, that is number one. Which is why it was so funny the last time I went back last
Didn't get
year
out.
October. No, it was like when I arrived, it was just before lunch lah. Actually, not just before lunch, it was like 10 something. So it was kind of early. Some places they didn't open yet, or for some reason that day when I arrived, none of the char kway teow stalls were open.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, we need some time because we have prepared some cake. So for tonight's meeting, we are also having a birthday celebration.
Yeah, lor.
So this birthday celebration, we are celebrating January, February, and March baby. So
Wow.
January, we have Capman and Hui Sang. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And for
Meow, meow.
February, we have Kekechi, Chung Kui, and Seta.
Hey, sweater.
Yes, sweater.
New bright sweater.
For March baby, we have Aikin, Andy, and Yvonne. Happy
Yay for me. Yay for
birthday.
me. Sunday is my birthday. Who want to celebrate with me can come to Sabah.
You belanja.
I just send you Uncle Bob only. I send you Uncle Bob.
You send me? How you want to send me?
Then no
You
people.
ask Food Panda will deliver.
That's right. Send you Uncle Bob.
I was surprised actually when I came here and saw Uncle Bob. Yes,
Who is
Ping?
Uncle Bob?
Everyone, for those who are in virtual setting, we will come back we will now having a break and we will come back at 9:24. 10 break.
10 minutes, Okay, got it. You guys don't need to go to toilet one, right? We can stay here and chit chat.
Yeah.
I want to think also,
Yeah.
just nearby.
Answer Hui Sang's question. What is Uncle Bob?
Hey, you don't know Uncle Bob? It's like fried chicken. They
fried
have
chicken.
the XXL fried chicken, which is like one big piece of meat, and then they use the scissors. They'll cut it. They will put some flavor on it. They have the regular
the
and
Taiwan
the spicy.
Taiwan tea pie.
Taiwan chicken, yes.
The Taiwan tea pie, like Shilin like that, but local Malaysian.
Last time in Penang, I used to only see it like on the food trucks during night market. During Pasar Malam. Falim one, I the first time I saw was in Falim. I don't know whether they go other places, but yeah. So when I saw Uncle Bob here and he was like shop Uncle Bob, it's not like food truck Uncle Bob.
Very okay.
Wow.
Kiosks, let me highlight is kiosks almost everywhere. And the statistic in Grab and Food Panda, I think it's Food Panda or Grab lah. I think it's both actually.
Yes,
in their so-called analytics, right? The most ordered food chain of not even McD, not even KFC, is actually Uncle Bob.
Really?
So order Uncle Bob on Food Panda or Grab to get one. I'm not kidding. It's actually a very good franchise. The franchisee, I mean the franchisor, the one who gives the license are in KL. But for some reason, it works so well in Sabah. I don't know why, but it works very well. And I mean,
people here love fried chicken.
I mean, as a teenager last time, when Uncle Bob came out, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. Even if you want to talk about takoyaki, there's a particular brand of takoyaki in Sabah. It's actually really good. In terms of their quality, it's always been consistent. And I've tried so many places in Penang. All the takoyaki comes out weird. But the one in KK is very consistent. It's almost as accurate as I would say the Japanese style one. Because when they say I put the octopus, they really put a big chunk of octopus. They don't skim on the octopus. Like that when you see takoyaki, sometimes they give like more better than the octopus, this one in Sabah, the one that I've been eating all these years,
Mm.
you really can eat the octopus. Like you can really taste the octopus
Chew.
there. And then the batter is just right. A lot of the cabbage as well. So it's a very good balance. Oh my gosh. Tapun.
Salivating.
Ah,
I
tapun.
think the thing with Uncle Bob here is because we can get KFC in most places, but McD like here in Tuaran Tamparuli don't have. The
Not
nearest
yet.
one is
Not yet.
Not
yeah.
It's not
I
yet.
heard that is going to go to somewhere
Yeah.
Tuaran or what.
God.
McD, but
Yeah.
yeah lah.
The closest
so-
one you have is also the one in Kingfisher or the drive-through, that McD drive-through.
Before
That-
before that by the roadside got I
Yeah.
know. So it's like McD they cannot reach most places, but Uncle Bob is like is like practically everywhere. So you want to get fried chicken. KFC somehow I feel like it's not you talk about the consistency. KFC is not consistent. Some places are super oily. Some places,
Consistently small portion.
consistently small portion.
That okay,
and
not too
even
bad.
even the
Yeah.
coleslaw also, the coleslaw some places is like super wet, but
Chunky.
other places are super dry.
Yeah. And they have very good news about Penang.
Yeah, what?
You can finally get new chap in Penang already.
What?
Yeah, I thought we had that before.
No, new chap in Penang, like Pinampang new chap in Penang. They just opened.
Pinampang one lah.
It's still new chap,
They
Andy.
just
It's still
open
new chap.
Penampang new chap in Tamparuli also.
Yeah,
What
but
is
the
new
fact that they open it in Jelutong area,
It's beef noodle. I said it's beef noodle.
yeah, it's a beef noodle soup, but it's like Sabah beef noodle soup.
Yeah.
Uh,
They-
I haven't go. I haven't
My
go.
reference is how different is it? My
Okay.
goodness. Please,
I
this
think
one help me slide it.
Okay.
I think if you have eaten the what
Vietnamese
Welkie
pho. Yeah.
Welkie, there's one beef noodle soup
Yeah.
quite good. That
Yeah, that
that's
one.
comparable lah.
It's comparable to the
Yeah.
Welch food court, that beef
Yeah.
noodle soup. But this one, I
You know
would say
Beef Street one. Beef Street,
Yeah.
there's one food court. They're famous for their nasi lemak.
Oh, that one, no, but I haven't tried the beef noodle.
You go there lah.
I
You go
know
there.
which one.
You try the nasi lemak. You try the beef noodle.
it's equivalent, but I would say the reason why this Sabah one is unique is because if you follow the original recipe, you don't use normal beef, you actually use buffalo.
Which we
So-
have plenty of over here.
Yeah, so it's like buffalo meat and buffalo bones when you make into soup, it's like almost a times 5 times 10 of beefy flavors.
Okay. Okay, I found what my wife will hate more. Okay. Not just beef noodle, but this particular beef noodle. So
Why?
She
like
don't
the
take beef.
beefy smell.
Oh.
Smell. So it's
Ah.
5x. I would be like walking past nearby, like
Oh,
what the-
but I tell you, one of the best type of, like, if you have eaten corned beef, in the can, corned beef.
Yeah, but now then.
Okay. I would
Not
say
nice one. Why?
no, you have not tasted buffalo, like corned buffalo meat. Like I've tried it. It's made only like once in my lifetime by a Bruneian company. And I tell you, it was so good because the meat is so tough. And then when you corn the beef,
Mhm.
the shredding factor is there.
Shredding
And the
I show you buffalo walking across our
Oh,
jogging
the
track.
bridal dowry just walking past the road.
Oh, what is this?
Bridal
We will be
dowry.
jogging, and then the buffalo will come and we have to stop.
Yeah.
This
This
is what? Just not buffalo, it's the cow.
no different. It's a different
Buffalo.
I'm not Penang got
Buffalo.
cow,
There's a
same thing, but
difference.
different.
Different. Go away. It's different.
These two are buns.
Go away. This is bridal. I literally, when I see buffalo go, I will like, oh, bridal dowry walking by. No, I say 5,000 ringgit just walk by. 5,000 ringgit just walk by.
Yeah, something like that.
One buffalo is not cheap. Okay, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
That's why it's like a lot of value one. That's why I think one time I saw got lucky draw. This is like Harvest Festival lucky draw. You know
Is it
what's
on
the
buffalo?
second prize? No, second prize is a goat. Second prize was a goat. Motorbike was third prize. That shows how expensive one goat is, okay?
Oh,
What's the first
serious?
prize? I'm curious. What's the first prize? A buffalo, really?
No, the first prize
No
was something.
lah.
First prize was car, I think. First prize was car. Then
Wow,
second prize was
car
the
and then
goat.
goat. And then only
then
motorbike.
Then a motorbike. Yeah. And it was the state level harvest festival that they were giving.
Wow.
It
Was
cannot
it-
be the goat.
was it
Goat so
cast- I think-
expensive.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Then how to
That's not
afford to
special
eat
goat, man.
mutton?
It was expensive.
I thought mutton is still can. I mean,
Mutton is goat, what?
yeah
Yeah,
lah.
expensive.
Can is more
The other day,
expensive than
The other
beef.
day I got I think it's more expensive. I got one colleague who took like 40 ringgit nasi kandar, 40 ringgit, by taking double portion of sotong, double portion of mutton.
You
40,
see.
40.
You see,
My life.
you see. Yeah, so it's like, how to say, yeah, buffalo is expensive, but however, when you make into beef noodle soup, it's one of the best because the flavor is there, especially when you cook. Oh, okay, I will share. It just started, so in terms of flavor, they are still R&D. Like from what I heard from friends, they're still doing R&D. Because like my
Okay.
friend got go the first few days when they first started, and then they said it's not bad lah. If you want to curb the craving, it's okay enough. But if like they really want to improve, there is ways to improve lah. So I'm like, I haven't go. I want to put my own verdict, and it served no pork lah. So it's actually quite open for everyone. So for me it's okay because there are some good beef noodle shop in KK. They don't do pork one also, and they're actually really good. Like the one that I usually go, that is the Manggata New Chak, but they open a branch in Pinampang. That one is pretty good. Then my friend said, oh, you should try the other one. There's one, what they call it? Fat something. Fat chef or what?
Yeah, share one more thing.
Yes, this exists.
Oh my goodness.
This is where? This is on the way to your house, or is it like
No.
the
This was
Tuaran?
when we were going to the beach somewhere not Karamunsing. What's the other place name
Tanjung Aru,
already?
is it? This is Tanjung
No.
Aru.
Good.
Karambunai.
Karambunai, yeah.
Oh, so
Karambunai, yeah.
so this
Something
is
like that lah. It's a
Andy,
bit far.
your cow.
No lah.
he
Where
wish.
got
Your
cow
cow.
one?
He wish.
Where got
Hi,
I own cow one? I only own chicken.
everyone.
Hi.
Okay, Kiwi calling.
Are we finishing?
Sorry to interrupt.
You all finish eating already?
Enough
Yeah.
cow stories.
Andy, let you finish the last.
Oh, okay. Done.
Introducing us his cow from his farm. Cow farm.
It's like India, the traffic stops for the cows.
Because insurance can't pay for cow damages.
Okay. Go ahead, paying. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Thank you everyone. Welcome back to the meeting. Now it's our evaluation and feedback session. This session will be conducted by our general evaluator, Sweta. Let's welcome Sweta.
Thank you, Paying. Okay, in the interest of time, let's directly jump into it. And today we had two speeches. we'll start with the project speech evaluation. The first evaluation will be done by Cadman Ho for speech given by Shandini. Cadman Ho.
Thank you, Sweta. Okay, Sandini. Congratulations on your first ice-breaking speech. I think everybody know who is Sandini now, right? Yeah, she is a teacher and she is ready to move on. Good job. Congratulations. So first of all, I would like to share, I think based on my personal observation and also my humble opinion about your speech. I think you are able to engage the audience very good. This is initially you engage the audience by asking questions. Means everybody will listen to you. Yeah, and then of course you also humorous. You're keeping a smiling face, which is very good. During tuition also like that, is it? Do your homework. Very good, very good. So I mean you're always keep your smiling face, and of course you share your thought and your decision on to move on to next phase, and then this is very encouraging. Is in fact you are encouraged yourself as well, encourage everybody have to face the challenges. This is very good good point about your speech. Okay. So same time, of course, if you can, of course, because of the setup, you need to hold the mic. So it's limited your gesture, and then of course you're also holding notes just like me right now. So if you holding mic and holding the notes, then become difficult to show gesture. So maybe you can suggest to you, maybe you can put your notes on the table and you can have a look at it. And same time you can move your hand freely, so that can enhance something. When you say something, you can have some hand gesture. Of course, if let's say we have proper, I mean, normally we do not use mic. Let's say without a hybrid, we will not use mic, or we can have a mic stand. Then you can freely use your two hands and you can move around also. That's how we make your speech more attractive and can attract attention of the audience. Of course, same time, maybe you can add on a little bit vocal variety when you feel anxiety. You can make some vocal variety. And also, yeah, eye contact, I think quite okay, quite. But of course, bear in mind, we are hybrid. So sometimes you have to look at this is always we forgot about that. They are still audience there. Hello, Andy. Hello, everybody. Who is Sang? How are you? I'm not talking to you only. We have to talk to the. So sometimes when we come to this hybrid meeting, there's Andy. Or we have to look at the camera. This is so all in all, I think it's very good. Congratulations, you move on to your next phase, and you do not have to be great to start. You already started to be great. Good job. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Cadman, for the wonderful evaluation. Next, let's move on to our second evaluator, To Hoi Sang. She is going to evaluate our second speaker, Andy Lim. Over to you, Hoi Sang.
Thank you. Thank you. Andy. Yeah, spotlight. Okay, I'm going to start my evaluation by congratulating to you, Andy. You have been so amazing. Why I say so? I'm going to tell you 3 points here. Why I think so. The first off, you have successfully bring that character of their whole lifespan in this 5 to 7 minutes. I do not know how you did it, but you did it so well. Be it a movie of 2 hours plus, but you're able to compress it, and the whole story is just completely nicely presented to us in that time that allowed you to, and you did it so well. So I like that. I like the fact of the complexity of the story. Now moving on, you are being able to be so much suspense in bringing us a twist in your story. There are a couple of twists that I detected. For instance, a soldier that do not kill, and who is this soldier? And he's a medic in the army. So this is a good twist. And the second twist, you are able to bring forward that how many people that indeed he saved. And this is a second twist for me. Not only that he saved, but he saved this number of people. I was surprised. And last but not the least, he did get an award at the end of the story. I like those twists that you have created very nicely, kneading the whole storyline together. Now, the last thing is about your conclusion. I love it where you put everything packaged together with a big lesson, the call to action. What the story relates to you. You close it off so nicely. So these are the three things. Now, I'm going to give you on the other side, 3 areas of improvement that I think that could help you to become even a better storyteller. I'm going to start off by the emotional flow of that story. I felt you have been very expressive and emotional in telling that story, but at times I would suggest that at some point, a moment of pause will be even more powerful. For example, towards the end, call to action, that would be back in a top-down mood, whereby you're appealing attention from the audience. Well, throughout the speech, the tonality has been too pushy that I felt. So at a certain point of time, it could be following the momentum of the storyline to have it slower, gentler, and appealing. So this is one. Second, I'm going to move on by the delivery of you by using your body. So I like all your facial expression. I like the movement, but at times it sounded to be too massive. And at certain point, you tend to disappear in front of us because of that massive movement. So I would suggest that if it is, pace yourself from a little bit from the camera, and if you could make yourself stand up. And at a certain point, pace really your movement towards the storyline. And if ever possible, reduce the movement of in-out towards the camera. So that would make the whole presentation less punchy, but more gently. Now, the last but not the least, I like your conclusion, but I also like to hear what has this story talks to you in a personal realization, personally to you. If you are putting all this every movement together, plus the power of storyteller that you have been, I am very sure that you're going to present to us even a bigger, bombastic, and more amazing, and a more touchy story. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Hoisan. For a second, I forgot because I cannot see the speaker here. Okay, so now let's move on to the next evaluator. That is our physical evaluator on the stage, Jacinda, for evaluating table topic session.
Thank you, GE Sweta. Okay, so for our table topic session today is very special, and I love the question from our table topic master, who gave one question is regarding the International Women's Day, and another is regarding the theme of today. So the public speaking is a never-ending journey, and for table topic is something different skill compared to the prepared speech. Yeah, so it is like someone will suddenly point at you and ask you to give your opinion during some occasion. Then you have to think on your feet and give an impromptu speech on the spot. And table topic session is very good session for you to practice throughout. So from our speakers today have demonstrated, one is from the online and one is from physical. And for Lorraine, you have for your questions, I think you answer very well in terms of your content, and you give a lot of examples. And also, I love that when you mention why not celebrate strong male figures as well, and also give a lot of appreciation. So other than the content, you are very good in tonality, your vocal variety, all very well. Good usage of English. And 2 points I would like to give a suggestion is that your eye contact. I can observe that you are seeing at your left hand side downwards, and it's not directly contacting to your audience. So you may direct look into the camera at your laptop. So it will be good. Then another point to improve. The second point is the hand gestures. I think in hybrid it is quite limited, and I think the background is also help you in reduce your hand gestures, because it's like you are giving a news and you can see live breaking news for the background. So usually in this condition situation, you are having a less hand gestures. But all in all, you are doing very well, and I hope to hear from your speech soon. Yeah. So next is our physical speaker from Jean. Yeah. So your question is very funny, and you are very humorous in terms of deliver your speech in your own way, and you are very honest to say that, oh, it's blank, then and it suit the theme of today. Keep it short and simple, then you just hold there. But you did continue your speech later on. I think this is very good point, and also let the audience think that what will be happen after this, what is next. Yeah, we are continue engaged to you in terms of that. You are doing well. So all in all, I would like to give only one suggestions to you to improve on your impromptu speech, but perhaps you can include some purposeful message or personal story and also maybe motivational or personal opinion in terms of the title. Keep it short and simple, or keep it simple and stupid, or short and sweet. Yeah, all in all, congratulations to all the speakers, and you are demonstrate well. So I would like to pass the floor to GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacinda. Okay, so now my tag team. The first in the tag team, that is our timer. And our timer today is virtual, that is Isaac Ko. Isaac Ko, can you give us the timer report?
Hi, good evening, Shweta. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to present my timer's report. Let me share my screen. Wait, I can't share my, I can't see my screen. Hold on, let me try. Right, do let me know once it's visible. Right,
Yeah,
let's
can
take a
see.
look. Nice. Now to look at the assigned speakers. We have two assigned speakers, Shandini and Andy today, and both of you are within the time. That's very well done for the both of you. Shandini with 5 minutes for seconds, and Andy with 6 minutes 50 seconds, almost at the limit. And let's move on next to tabletop speakers. Let's see, we have two speakers today. We have Lorraine and Jin Kun. Both of you are also within the limit with 1 minute 44 seconds, 1 minute 22 seconds. Very good job.
Isaac, just
Yes.
a minute. Is it possible
Yes.
for you to zoom in a little?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Right. Thanks for the feedback. I'm having a big screen here, so for me it looks very big already, but thank you for that feedback. Right. Moving on next to, let me go back earlier to the science speakers because the font was too small. Right. 5 minutes 43 seconds for Shandini, good job, and 6 minutes 50 seconds for Andy. Right. Now let's move on to the speech evaluators. Right. So in this case, hold on, let me add TTE as well. Okay. Sorry, TTE. Oh, wait. Sorry. Why is not saved? Okay. Why not refreshed? Ah, no why. Okay. Okay. All right. So in this case, the evaluators talked about 3 minutes 30 seconds, 3 minutes 28 seconds. It's very much at the limit, but yes, still in time. Jacinda, you're speaking about 3 minutes 29 seconds based on only two types of speakers, so I took a time of about 2 to 3 minutes. You are also at the very limit 3 minutes 29 seconds, right? So this ends my time report this evening. I will pass the time back to Shweta. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. Thank you so much. Next, we will move on to our R counter report by Jinkun.
Hi everyone, I'm here to report a summary of our R counter for today. So before I move on to report, I need to clarify a few things which before the meeting I didn't know. Who am I supposed to count or report? Prepare speech and table topics and evaluator. Okay, so for evaluator, they came up twice. One is introduction and one is the evaluation itself. Do I count both or only the evaluation part means the second part? Okay, I actually counted everyone, including the introduction and all. So no. I've also separated for just the speakers and the evaluator. Okay. So, I just said the word. There was a total of 24, 17 so, and 10 others. I believe we should change R counter into counter the next time. So Isaac 0 Let's start with first. Isaac 0, Sam 5, Shandini 13, Andy 6, Lorraine 0, Jean 0, Catman 9, Jacinda counted right? 9, Hui San 4. Let's move on to the next one. So there is total of 17 so. Isaac 1 with a question mark. Shandini 11. Sam 0. Andy 2, but it's used properly as a conjunction. So I would suggest you to use therefore or hence as an alternative. Lorraine 2 plus 1. 2 used as a filler word, 1 as a proper conjunction, but it's repeated between sentence. So I would suggest you to use therefore, hence accordingly. Jean 3 as just now I used 2, and the first time I introduced, I used 1. Jacinda 0 so, Hui San 0. Last but not least, Catman 0. Next, we move into the last part, which is others. We have a total of 10 others. Here, I recorded all speakers. So far, we got 0, except for 2 speakers. We have Shandini, 1. And this is NN. Next, we have the second speaker. So just now I said 10 total, right? This next speaker have 9 others. And this is ND. So here is the breakdown. NN, we have 3. This is a stuttering, so it's 1. The next one, it's also NN, but it's used as a transitional sentence. That means reading and jogging, and for example. So I would recommend you to actually remove that transitional word or use it sparingly. Thank you.
Thank you, Jinkun, for the wonderful detailed report. And now we'll move to the grammarian report, which will be provided by Kamal. Kamal, over to you.
Okay, hello everybody. Good evening. My name is Kamal, and I'll be providing the grammarian.
Kamal, sorry, again, we cannot hear you.
Interesting. Can you hear me
Increase mic.
now?
Increase mic volume. Increase mic volume.
Increase how much? Dah increase banyak dah. Okay, boleh dengar.
Put the mic like really close to your mouth.
Put the mic really close to my mouth. Okay. Can you hear me now? Should be okay, kan? Hopefully. Yes. Can you hear me?
Is okay, but still not that clear.
Wow. Wow. Why not clear? So heartbreaking. So heartbreaking.
You
Birthday
need an
present for
upgrade.
Kamal.
You need
Yeah,
upgrade
birthday
already
present
lah.
for Kamal.
Buy a new mic system or what lah. Yeah.
Yes, please buy me a new mic, everybody. Okay, pretend I'm doing it properly. Pretend everybody can hear me. So to be very quick. Wait, where am I? Yeah, opening. We had a few things. Embrace equality, which is very nice. Prototype, minimum viable product. Tickle our funny bones. All these were very, very good phrases. Then we moved on to Isaac. Isaac gave us the word thought of the day, which is do or do not. There is no try. Is this correct? We have to look at this. It's so important. Why? We have to look at the structure of Yoda's sentences. In the chat group, I got put this how we mix subject sentences. In English, we use subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. Japanese terbalik a bit. Yoda will also be terbalik. So we need to look at if do or do not, there is no try, is correct or not. I want to say not correct, but I don't know. I'm not Yoda fantasy one. But it's all good. No worries. Because Yoda is a fictional character. But if you want to come up with your own sentence structure, go ahead. Play around with the subject, verb, and object. The first speaker, Shandini, did a very good job. A lot of good sentences. Fear, anxiety, hesitance. We are not in the Stone Age anymore. Let life unfold itself. Very good, very good. The only difference is she put terbalik, which is not a good thing. Don't use terbalik. Andy did a good job. Table topic. Lorraine, good job also. Word of the day, only one person use paying. Okay, and Habe, pass back to you.
Thank you so much, Kamal. Okay. Okay, like before moving on to my report, we have voting session. So is the voting ready? Okay. So is it okay? Okay, Andy will show the voting polls. Please vote. Auntie, can you share the QR code as well for the physical attendees? Yeah.
Or do we want to have the alternative, Andy, to ask them to
Jacinda has already prepared the voting QR code. Andy, can you display? Can you display the QR code?
Okay. Coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one. It's coming up. It's loading. Okay. So for those that voted in the Zoom, do we count that? We count that, and then
it will be good. Everybody will go through the same method.
Same lah.
Everybody, we vote again. Just ignore the.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Then I will see the result from there.
We got 9 respondents. And this one. No to come, right? No. Okay, 15 members.
Anybody else haven't voted yet? All right, then we will close the voting. Yeah.
Okay, last call for voting. No more, all physical members voted, right? Okay, in that case, we are closing the voting and moving on to general evaluators report. Okay, okay. So before the meeting, setup was all done and we don't have any guest physically. So for all the members, we had a very good greetings here. She is she is no more a guest. She is our role player and she is our she is the main role player of today. And virtually, I see Andy and all other members are greeting our guest. And yeah, as usual, the chit chat was going on. And next is starting of the meeting. Yeah, we delayed again by 10 minutes. However, we can strive to reduce this 10 minutes to lesser and lesser in other upcoming meetings. Next is our president, Jacinda. She gave a good introduction. Since we are running out of time, I can understand she introduced all the guests and the members were not able to introduce. It's okay. And she also gave a good support to our Toastmaster of the evening. What I would like to suggest to our president is maybe you can mention 1 or 2 sentences or things about our TOE while introducing about her, to make it a bit exciting. And she is a very special TOE of the day. Next, coming to our role players. The first one is TOE. She introduced the role players. She is an affable TOE of the evening. Sorry, Toastmaster of the evening. Grammarian, I hope I used the word of the day today. And yeah, she explained the team very well. Also, what I noticed is you were very confident and you are flexible enough to move, adjust to the camera and talk to both members who are attending from physical as well as the virtual ones. Another good thing is the refreshing between each and every event, which we can see that you are following every event as well, or every sessions, and you are giving the feedback based on it. Next, you gave a standing ovation to the icebreaker speaker, which is a very good gesture considering she's speaking for the first time, and that's a good motivation as a members we have to give, and very well done paying in that note. And also you reduce the number of speakers when the time was running in the table topics good, because to all our members and guests, time is very important and we need to catch up the time so as that we are going to finish it on time. Otherwise, we'll be delaying the meeting, which will affect everyone's schedule. So that's why we keep note of time. Coming to thought of the day, we had Isaac, Co, and Baby giving the thought of the day. It was very short and simple and clear. Do or do not, there is no try. Good. Next, we have timer. Again, our Isaac and Baby. And we see the new thing today, that is graphs, which is very easy to understand. Good job on that note. Maybe you can, as I mentioned, right, maybe you can zoom in a bit so that we can see clearly from here, because considering the physical attendees as well. Next, we have our counter. Our counter, he is doing for the first time, right? Okay, for being a first time, you did very, very, very good job. Congratulations. The best part is you evaluated everyone. One suggestion here is the rule you asked while giving the evaluation, maybe you can ask before the meeting, even to the Toastmaster of the evening or to our president, anybody. Then you will be clear to what to do on during the meeting. And also, you have given the classification of so others, etc. Here, one suggestion is you did a good job. Just because we cannot show it on the screen like how we will do in the virtual, what you can do is maybe you can mention the mostly used one for a speaker so that they can concentrate on that particular thing. That will be helpful in the view of speakers. That will be helpful for them. Okay, and another best thing I noticed is you suggested the alternatives when the speakers were using the filler words. That is good. That I have not seen so far in the counter report. Next, coming to our grammarian. First, I would like to give the suggestion that is we need utmost Dolby sound system from your side. And next is you use the subject, verb, object, this representation, which was very easy to understand and clear to the audiences. So that is good. And also you have mentioned about the word of the day. Coming to the evaluation session, we have Cadman. Cadman, the best things, you congratulated the first time speech of Chandini, which is required. And also you confirm whether she completed the purpose of the speech, which is also very much important. And you ended the speech with a punchline to motivate her. Good job on that note. Next is you demonstrated the gestures, which is very easy to understand. I tried to do that, but I couldn't follow your suggestion, keeping the book down. So I'm holding it on my hand. One suggestion I would like to give is maybe you can summarize the good and the suggestions that you mentioned to her at the end, just quick summary. Okay. Next, coming to second evaluator, Huisan. Wow, you followed the story and stated the storylines from the speech, and also you mentioned what you like and also the very clear points about what are your suggestions, which is very clear for the viewers to understand as well. And also just I want to mention the technique she used is somewhat like a sandwich way. She sandwiched the likes and the suggestions in one after the other way. Next, coming to our table topics evaluator, Jacinda. Very good that you mentioned the importance of the table topic session. And also you try to keep the notes and display the gestures as Cadman mentioned. I think you followed the Cadman suggestions as well. Your evaluation was short and simple, so well done. Our table topics master, Yeah, as our TOE mentioned, he's a last minute table topic master who did a very good job taking it in the last minute. His topics were contrast, but still aligned with the theme. One suggestion is, in general, for the viewers, table topics master can give the details about the timings and the purpose of the table topic speech. And maybe repeat the topic twice so that they will be clear on what to speak next. We also have a humor master, that is Sammy Baby again. Sorry, Samyip. And the humor was linked to one of the attendees' name, that is Andy. Maybe it made us very clear to understand and relate, and we were able to laugh it. So yeah, that is a very good humor effect. Okay, next, overall is all good. Few suggestions I have, our VP, maybe you need to update the slides so that during the meeting, you'll be able to display the updated one. Just before the meeting, you can just go through all the slides, just verify once. Okay, and agenda is good. And also another best part I noticed is the breaking news. Yeah, our background. Usually I see that the background will be shared to everyone. Today I don't see all of them using it. However, that's a very good background. I can see Andy looking like a perfect news reporter over there. And it's the design as it is a simple and very attractive, and keep it up in that note. And okay, overall, okay, we are over time. And with this, I would like to thank everyone and congratulate everyone for achieving today's initial speech as well as role playing. And now I'll pass it over to our Toastmaster of the evening, Pei.
Thank you, Shweta, for the very detailed and constructive evaluation of the whole meeting. And also, thank you everyone for attending the meeting. As a guest myself, I would like to thank Andy to invite me to have the opportunity to practice my public speaking skill in other club. So first of all, I would like to thank Andy and also all of the Butterworth Toastmasters Club member who support me throughout the meeting, and also the guests. So without further ado, I will now pass the floor to our club president, Jacinda, to close the meeting.
Thank you very much to Pei for conducting this meeting very successfully. Keep it short and simple. And indeed, we are almost time, and good to have you. And now I would like to share the screen to announce our best prepared speech speaker. Yeah, Andy, I will need your help to take the screenshot later. So our best speaker goes to, drum roll please. Andy Lim, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations for your great speech today.
So I take my own picture, is it?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. So yeah, you let me know when you're going to take the photo.
Okay, resizing. Okay, can ready. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, smile, kachak. One more time. 1, 2, smile, kachak. Hey, we are looking away. Smile, kachak. Okay. Good.
Thank you, Andy. Next, our best evaluator goes to, drum roll please. To Hui Sang. Congratulations, Hui Sang. Yeah, let's take a look together.
Ready? Look into the camera. 1, 2, 3, kachak. 1, 2, 3, kachak. Okay, done.
Thank you, Andy, and congratulations again, Hui Sang. Next, our best table topic speaker goes to Lorraine. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Let's take a picture.
Okay. Ready? And stop typing in the chat. Chào Vân Nhi. Okay, stop typing. Otherwise I have to. Ready? 1, 2, 3, kachak. 1, 2, 3, kachak. Okay, got it.
Announce that I want to congratulate to our member Shandini for presenting the icebreaker speech today. So I would like to
Yay.
present her this ribbon. Andy, for this we will take from the physical.
Okay, can.
Keep this one.
Press alternate. Why? What did you do?
Yeah, still there.
How come?
Can you remind me? Double click alternate. No, double click. Oh.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One.
Sorry. How
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, so next I would like to also congratulate to Jin Kun for being the art counter role for the first time. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. This one, carrot.
Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Kimberly. All right, so next I would like to announce our next coming up meeting, which is our physical joint meeting. We will have a joint meeting with Bayan Baru Toastmasters Club, which is the club from our TOE today. Yeah, so I hope all the members and also Toastmaster members, if you're able to make it on 16 March, 8 until 10, is a physical meeting at PSDC, room 3412. It's level 3, right? Level 4. Yeah, block 3, level 4. So see you on that day, which is on Thursday night. Yeah, so after this March 16, our normal meeting will fall on second and the fourth week of Wednesday. So this one we move front a bit. So it is on 16 March. So on the 22nd, we don't have meeting for Butterworth. We have the joint meeting. So our next meeting will be on April 12th, Wednesday. It is a hybrid meeting. So I will also share this in the WhatsApp group. Don't get confused. Just that remember that our next meeting is on next Thursday, joint meeting with Bayan Baru Toastmasters Club. Thank you.